Good evening, my name is Dina. I will discuss material about mushroom. What is mushroom? Understanding mushroom. The word mushroom comes from the Latin word fungi. Fungi are eukaryotic and do not have chlorophyll. These fungi reproduce by asexually, producing spores, buds, and fragmentation. And meanwhile, sexually with zygorophores, ascospores, and basidiospores. Mushrooms live in damp places, seawater, freshwater, in places that are acidic and are symbiotic with algae that form lichens. Next, characteristic of mushrooms. 1. Multicellular and unicellular. 2. Eukaryotic. 3. Consists of fine thread. 4. Heterotrophs. 5. Habitat in damp places. 6. Chitin cell wall. 7. Sexual and asexual reproduction. Next, classification of fungi. Biologists estimate that about 1.5 million species of fungi grow worldwide. About 100,000 species of fungi are known. But phylogenetically, fungi are classified into four divisions, namely as follows: number 1, Zygomicota; number 2, Ascomycota; number 3, Basidiomycota; number 4, Deuteromycota. Next, Zygomicota. What is Zygomicota? Zygomicota is one type of fungus that has a spore shaped with thick, velvet zygospores. Characteristic species Zygomicota. Number 1, has hyphae that are not insulated. Number 2, have hyphae which function to absorb food rhizoid. Number 3, has multiple cell nuclei genetic. Number 4, has a cell wall composed of chitin. Number 5, produce asexually and sexually. Next, Ascomycota. What is Ascomycota? Ascomycota is one type of fungus that is spore-shaped, which is formed in sexual reproduction. Characteristic species Ascomycota. Number 1, have hyphae that have bulkheads. Number 2, its cell has one nuclear S membrane. Number 3, has one cell or many cells. 4. Crow life as parasite or saprophytes. Symbiosis with grain, algae and new algae by forming lichens. Has a spore formation to called escus. White is out cell that is saved like is bubble or to eat wise as for this environment. Have ascophoric cells resulting from sexual reproduction as was formed by the some stage chitin. Produce sexually and some are asexual. Next, Basidiomycota. What is Basidiomycota? Basidiomycota is a type of fungi whose as a large body shape, macroscopic, spores that form in the basidium. And each basidium has 4 kinds of basidospores. Characteristics species Basidiomycota. Number 1. Has a fertilization hyphae mycelium grow in the fruit body, Basidiocrab with various forms. Number 2. In Basidiocarp has hyphae strains. 3. Positive hyphae traits will meet with Basidium being negative. 4. Plasmogamy forms the dendritic mycelium. Next, the end of the mycelium in the form of bulbs, with from the basidium as a place to produce 4 stemmed spores. Next, breeding sexually using thoughts, namely Basidospora. Next, breeding asexually by using thoughts, namely Condispora. Has the size of the macroscopic, shape-wise lives and parasite or saprophytes. Next, Deuteromycota. What is Deuteromycota? Deuteromycota is one type of fungus that is not yet know how to reproduce sexually. Because of this, Deuteromycota is an imperfect fungus, is saprobiotic in organic compound material. Characteristic species Deuteromycota. Number 1 is a type of imperfect fungus, fungi imperfect. Number 2, it is now know how to reproduce sexually. 3. Breed asexually with conidia. 4. Has a fertility heavy. Next, living as saprophytes or parasite. Next, has a microscopic body shape size. So much mushroom material that I convey, hopefully it can be useful. That's all, and thank you. Good evening.